Today we have got a very, very exciting build. We are doing the Pokemon Pikachu from Lego. I have been so excited to be able to show you guys these sets for a while now. So let's go ahead and make sure we got all of our tech working. Is Instagram going to work for us today? It might. It might actually work. So welcome in, everybody. Glad to have everyone in. Yesterday I did the Eevee on my own. I posted my Eevee review of Mega Bloks Eevee right here versus Pokemon Eevee, which is up on my shelf. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it behind me. Oh yeah, it's right there. Anyway, that was a super fun one. Hello and good evening. Hello, Mick, Tobin, Sebastian, Josh. Hello, Akio, Pika. Yes, welcome in, you guys. What up, what up? D-Breaks, hello. Neris, T-Breaks, Lego Man, Ike, Stevie. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to build Pikachu today, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm doing too many things at once, probably. I will be filming. We're going to be building it on live stream. I'm also going to be recording. You can't see my phone. I have a phone right here under a camera. Recording the time lapse and building and keeping up with the chat, trying to do all of these things all at the same time. So I'm trying to knock out my content all in one go. You got the new Pokemon sets early? Yes. Oh, and I got to close this door. Lego sent these over to me so that I could do my reviews. So we did Eevee, now we're doing Pikachu, and we've got the evolution ones that are going to be coming up next. So very exciting. Do you think the Eevee set was worth it? I do. I think Eevee, check out my review that I posted. I did Eevee Mega Bloks versus Lego. I think the Eevee Lego is better than the Mega Bloks. Even though the Mega Bloks was bigger, I still think the Lego one was a better build. So, okay, let's get going. Good luck. Yes, thank you. I'm going to need some luck to do all these things at the same time, but we are going to open up Pikachu. And we're gonna have a great build day. It's Pikachu! Yes, it is. It is Pikachu. And I'm not gonna be able to have this up with me the whole time, but let's see how many bags we got. Ooh, so many. What? 5, 6, 11, 6, 5, 10. Woo. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. All this down here. Okay. 2, 3, 1. That's the one I want. 15. Oh, we got at least 15. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 2, 16. Oh, we got 16 bags. Okay, so this is definitely not going to be a one live stream kind of day. We're going to definitely need multiple days to build this one. 7. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 16 bags on this set. Let's get started. I want the evolution set so bad. It looks so cool. It does look cool, and it's massive. That thing looks way bigger than it looks in the pictures. What is this? This is Pokemon. Wait, let me see. Can I get my little stand going over here? Ugh. Possibly, so you guys can see. Yeah, that'll work. I also have the Mega Bloks Pokemon. I'm going to be building this one later, not on the live stream, because I don't think you guys care about that one as much. I'm going to be building that one later so you guys can see my review of it later, so you can see what I think of the Mega Bloks compared to the Lego. I did that with the Eevee. I like Lego Eevee better, and that's not just bias. I truly think it was a better build. Lego put the Crocs price back from 150 to 200. Okay. I'm not going to pant like a dog, Jacob. What are you building? Pikachu. It's also listed down here on the bottom of the screen. OMG, Mr. Japan, hello. I love Lego. Hello, RFT. You're in the right place if you love Lego. Did you ever watch the show or play the game? Yes. I'm a 90s kid. Yellow Edition was my game. I spent so much time on my Game Boy on that game. Got the instruction book. Bag number 1. Oop. Oh no. Where'd it go? There it is. It's a lot of bags. 16, yes. It's a pretty big set. It's got 2,050 pieces. So it's a pretty sizable set. So $200 for a 2,050 piece set, not too bad in my opinion, but I will build it all and we'll let you guys know by the end what we think about the set. Do you have Star Wars? I've got some Star Wars, yeah. They also have a really cute little like introduction in these books with their little Pokedex. But yes, Pokemon Yellow Edition was my game growing up, so I definitely love it. Didn't he have a black stripe on his tail? No, that is a Mandela effect. He never had a black stripe on his tail. You never saw my message. Oh, sorry. Let me scroll back. TJ, welcome back. Bricky, thank you. What's the reason you don't do many live shows? Just my time is really busy lately, so I don't have enough time to do as many lives as I used to do, but I do try to do them when I do have time, and today I had time. We found the time today, so I figured Pikachu would be one you guys would really want to see, so yeah. Hi, Jurassic. No, DM, how you told me to DM you last live. Oh, sorry, no, I did not see that. I did not see that come through. It must be in my requests. I'll see if I can go check it out. Okay, so now guys, today is one of those lives where I'm like, do I just focus on the build and just like try to knock it out as quickly as, what would you guys rather? Do you guys rather have me focus on the build and knock it out as quickly as possible so you can see as much of Pikachu get done as we can? Or would you rather have me like do my normal chatting, hanging out thing and have a little bit slower of a build? I can do either, but probably not both. I'm only human after all. This is making me want to build something now. You should. Let's have a build party. Go bust out a set. Do you have any in your backlog just sitting there waiting to be built? Let's do it. How long do these usually take to build? It totally depends on the size of the set. I usually can average around 600 to 700 pieces per hour. So this set will probably take me around 3 hours total to build. But yeah, that's usually my average, or like 6 bags per, no, not like 5 bags per hour usually. And this has got 16 bags. So yeah, about 3 hours will probably be my time to build this set. Just also obviously depends on how complicated the build is, how rude Lego decided to be with their complicated instructions, or if it's pretty straightforward. I did find out though, when I did the Eevee yesterday, that was my first Mega Block set. I like Lego instructions way better than the Mega instructions. Those Mega instructions were not very clear or readable very easily. So Lego I can do faster than Mega Blocks because their instructions are weird and complicated. Both as Pokemon and Lego Master. Okay, yeah. Thanks for answering. I will try to read all the comments and answer when I can. Did you build gift with purchase Pokemon sets yet? No, I have not done those yet. Those are coming up. Hopefully soon. Well, and hopefully I can keep up with all you guys. Legend, thanks TJ. You are welcome. Do you do joint live builds with guests ever? Usually not online guests. Like I already have a hard enough time trying to keep track of 4 different chats plus the build. So I don't really do like online digital guests. I will sometimes have like a friend in real life join my chat or join me here because they can help me keep up with the chat and do that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just easier for me that way. Got out my Northern Lights diorama set, but haven't built yet. So thank you. I need this. All right. Perfect. Let's have a build party. The best kind of party. Is that Brick Build Pikachu Lego set? It is Jurassic. Yes. Yes, it is. Hi, Brick Authority. Which is your go-to starter Pokemon? Squirtle. I'm a Squirtle guy. Both because it helped you out in one of the early gyms, and also just because I think Blastoise is awesome. So yep, Squirtle's my starter. But yeah. Love Lego, but all those ones actually want to build are so expensive. Yes, Lego, I mean, that is true for just Lego in general. It is pretty expensive. What are you building tomorrow? I don't know if I'll be doing a live tomorrow. If I do, it will either be this one. Oh, wait, no. I will not be live tomorrow. I just remembered my schedule tomorrow, and I will definitely not have time for a live stream tomorrow. Sorry about that. Same, plus the surf ability wipes all enemies really. Yes. Yeah, it's great to have a water base at the beginning of those games too, with one of those early gyms. So that's good, but yeah, Squirtle's my guy. Okay, we're getting some kind of little mechanism going on here. Are you going to be reviewing the Star Wars Smart Bricks? Probably not, because I don't plan on buying those myself. And I usually don't get sent the Star Wars sets for reviews. I'm not the Star Wars guy. You know, there's a lot of Lego ambassadors out there who are like really, really Star Wars heavy. It's like their main thing they do. They review them all the time. And Lego sends the Star Wars sets to them because they prioritize, like, based on who does more of what thing and like what channel is more. Like if there's someone who does a lot of Star Wars, then their followers probably are going to be more into Star Wars as in general than mine. So yeah, Lego usually tries to like distribute sets based on people's interests and their preferences and things. So I set my preferences for other things rather than Star Wars, because I didn't want to have to fight against those very, very hardcore Star Wars lovers to get those review sets. What is your favorite Lego set? My favorite Lego set is the Dungeons and Dragons set. I'm going to be doing a live stream, actually. We're going to be doing a live stream campaign with a couple of brand new D&D players who have never played D&D before, and we're going to use the D&D set as the campaign for these first timers. So if anyone out there has been wanting to play D&D, but you're like, oh, but I don't know how, and I don't know, this is a great time to learn. I'm going to literally be teaching all of these new players on the live stream. It's going to be February 22nd. So mark your calendars, come back for that. It's going to be a fun time. Hello, Brick Dad. Welcome in. Mega or Lego? This one is Lego. I did the Mega Eevee, and I preferred the Lego Eevee actually over the Mega one, but I'll be doing a Mega version of all of them. I have a Mega Pikachu that I'll be doing, and I have a Mega Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur that I will be doing. So I'm going to be comparing all of them, and I will give you the honest truth. If I think that Mega did a better job, I'm a little bit worried that they might have done a better job with Pikachu, because I don't love the look of Pikachu's face on the box here. He looks a little off, in my opinion, while the Mega Pikachu looks like it might be a little bit cuter. But yeah, even though the Pokemon Eevee is more expensive and a little bit smaller than the Mega Eevee, I just think it looks better. I think they did a better job capturing Eevee's fluffy cuteness than Mega did. Mega's Eevee was like kind of blocky, like just not as cute, not as aesthetic. Price is a major factor. It is. Price is definitely a major factor. Obviously though, like, price is also kind of subjective of like what's worth it to one person, might not be to another. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff you got to kind of figure out. Okay, bag one, boom, finished. I don't know what we're building right now, but we got a little box done. Where are these sent out to you? Did you have to pay? No, I did not have to pay. I am what's called a Lego ambassador. So Lego sent these to me and a few other Lego ambassadors for free before they come out so that we can show you guys, we can do reviews, do live streams like this, give you guys some sneak peeks. And so you guys can decide if it's worth it for you. So welcome to the channel if you haven't been around before. I will say I pride myself, and I think most of the regular followers can agree, that I try to do a really good job at being very honest and fair with my reviews. I am not going to just say something is good just because Lego sent it to me for free. If I think something's good, I'll tell you, and if I think it's bad, I'll tell you that too. So hopefully my live streams and my reviews can help you get a better idea of which sets you want to spend your money on, because yeah, Lego is expensive and you can't buy everything. So that's what I'm here for. So awesome. It is. Thank you. I appreciate it. Want the lighthouse. So cool. So beautiful. Found a place that sells it. The lighthouse is great. Evening, TJ. Good evening. Hello. Welcome in. How to become a Lego ambassador? Great question. I actually made a full video walking through the entire application process that you can find on my YouTube channel. My YouTube is at tj.bricky, just like all of my channels. And yeah, it's pinned at the top of my page. I walk you through the whole application, website, how to apply, and also my tips and recommendations to making your application more successful and like what the rules are and stuff. So check that out on my YouTube page if you would like to try to become an ambassador. I'd love to see you in the program. Actually, I know at least 2 of the ambassadors who got accepted during the most recent wave of application review. At least 2 of them used my video and got accepted. So I am not gatekeeping information. I don't do that here. I am all about having you guys, helping you guys find as much success as I can. So yeah. Hi, I've been looking forward to seeing someone build one of the new Pokemon sets. Well, you found it. I need ambassadors to tell Lego that our lugs need to receive sets so we can facilitate community lean. I have no say over that, but I can pass the message along. Yeah, I can definitely pass the message along. Absolutely mad if Lego wants an ambassador to only say positive stuff. No, they do not have that rule. We are definitely allowed to give negative reviews. A lot of people don't know that, but we're totally allowed to. Why do people even think they have to say positive only things? I don't know. I think people are like worried. You know, I know there's some ambassadors that tend to give almost all positive reviews. Part of that is just because they just love Lego. And so like everything Lego sends them, they genuinely do just love. And we kind of get to tell Lego what our preferences are, like which sets we would rather be sent, you know, what things are most interesting to us. So like it kind of makes sense that if I'm telling Lego, hey, send me icon sets or ideas sets or whatever, those are going to be my favorites. So the chances that I give a positive review are very high. Or if someone's like, I want Star Wars, and they get sent Star Wars sets, chances are they're going to give a high review because it's their favorite thing. But no, there's no rule about giving positive reviews. In fact, I literally just got off a phone call with the people at Lego where we talked about that. Talked about, you know, what are the expectations for positive reviews versus negative reviews, and yeah, what if you like really don't like something? I was pretty harsh on my Lego Crocs reviews, as you guys might have seen, but what? It says don't do that. Oh, don't do exactly what I just did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Good thing they highlight that for you so clearly of don't do literally that. Okay, where were we? here and right there. There we go. Okay, pay attention to that, guys, if you're building the set. Been thinking of starting a Lego-based account to start building, following, try to become an ambassador. Still plan in progress. Oh, nice. You should do it. It's fun. Hello, my friend. Best regards from Portugal. Trying to be Portuguese Lego ambassador, but it's difficult. Hey, very nice. Best of luck. I think that's awesome. And I know that the Lego group is very interested in having ambassadors from all different countries, different languages, all over the world. So yeah, I absolutely believe that that's possible for you. So keep it up. Keep working towards it. I'm sure you'll get there. Ooh, brain. Sorry if I'm missing some of your comments here, guys. I'm trying to also make sure I keep up with the build since I'm filming my live stream or filming my time lapse. But yeah, we're gonna do it. Companies tend to cut out ambassadors that don't do positive reviews because they want good free marketing. Yes, I mean, and I do know that Lego has removed some people from the ambassador network before. Rumors were that it was because they were doing negative reviews, but I've also heard that there was some other stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't know, so I'm not gonna spread rumors or anything, but I know because I literally an hour ago got off a phone call with some of the folks at Lego. That yeah, we talked about what is the boundary between like us being ambassadors and them wanting us to be honest and giving like negative reviews. And yeah, basically they just said, you can give as many negative reviews as you want. Obviously we hope that you give positive reviews because we hope you like our stuff. But as long as the review stays like not attacking and not like cruel, they're like totally fine with negative reviews. So I can't speak to everyone's experience with the ambassador program, but that's like the official word that I just got. So I thought that comes out February. It does, but like I said, I'm a Lego ambassador, so Lego sent me a copy to do a early review of it. So welcome in. I hope that you get a nice early sneak peek and you can decide if you want to get it or not. So far, this build looks really engaging. It is, yeah. Like I like how they've got a lot of fun, different directions of bricks and different colors. Like it's got some fun stuff going on. And you know, it's always a little bit of a challenge for me to keep up with the chat and do a build at the same time. But I think we're doing okay so far. Doing decent. Sorry if I've missed some of your guys' comments. I am trying to keep up, but this is so peak. Evie Classy. Sorry if that's not how your username is pronounced, but that's how it's spelled. Welcome in. Thank you. How come they chose different colors? For the insides, they just like to give you a variety of colors so that, first of all, it makes the build easier. If I can look at this and be like, oh, there's the orange one, there's the blue one, oh, this piece goes here. It makes the building process easier. But it also is nice if you ever decide to take the set apart and you want to use the pieces in your collection. It's really nice that now I've got a bunch of different colors instead of just like all yellow, you know? So yeah, there's a few different reasons that they mix up their color choices. Hello, Rat Lewis. Have been any fun surprises or Easter eggs in this set yet? Not yet, but we're only on bag 2, so there definitely could be. There was one cute little Easter egg in the Eevee set. I didn't end up putting it in my review because I just didn't have time on my video. I was trying to keep my video nice and short and sweet. But in the Eevee set, there's a part that you build that has, inside of Eevee, there are tiles of all of the colors of Eevee's main evolutions, all of the Eons, you know, the Jolteons and the Umbreons and all those. And that was super cute. That was a super cute inclusion there. So I would guess that since Eevee had a little Easter egg like that, this one probably will also. But I haven't found it yet. How long you have to keep the set until you're allowed to sell it? We are not allowed to sell any of the sets that Lego sends to us. We can give them away. We can do like giveaways, or we can give them to charity or whatever. But we cannot sell anything that we get for a review. In fact, on the box, it specifically has a big sticker that says "not for sale" right there. So yeah. What part are you building of it? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm usually pretty good at being able to look at a sub-assembly and be like, oh, this is the section we're building. I genuinely have no clue right now. And typically with these kind of sets, you would just start with the base. Like almost every other set like this that has a big display base, you start with the base on the build. So I am honestly a little bit confused and surprised that it looks like we're actually building part of Pikachu right now. I did not expect to be building sections of Pikachu this early. I really expected this to just be the base section on the first bag, but here we are. I think it will have a Ash Ketchum Easter egg. That would be cute, yeah. Yeah, sorry, San. Today I bought a tuxedo cat. What do you think of the orange cat? Nice. I actually have the orange cat. It's sitting right over there. I have not built it yet because I was planning on building it on my live stream with you guys today. But then the Pokemon arrived yesterday, so it threw off all of my plans. And I figured most people are more excited for the Pokemon reviews and live streams than they are about the orange cat. So I decided that I would do the Pokemon first, and we can save the orange cat for another day. I think the orange cat looks cute, although I am a little bit like, did we really need a recolor of the exact same set? I'm not sure. But I know there's a lot of big cat lovers in the LEGO fandom, and I know of a couple big cat lovers who work at LEGO who are probably heavily involved in making that decision. So, you know, can't blame them for wanting to do more of the thing that they love. And it'll probably sell, you know. A lot of people, when they saw the tuxedo cat, wanted versions of all the different colors of cats. So I think this is the first time that LEGO has done a like a second version of a ideas set. Like usually once they do an ideas set, it's a one and done kind of thing. So yeah, I believe that this is the first time that that has happened. So that's kind of interesting. I guess depending on who you are, it's interesting to me. Maybe it's not interesting at all to other people, but maybe the head could, yeah, could. I honestly have no idea at this point. It's a complete mystery right now, but we'll see when it comes out. I'd probably buy the orange cat set solely because I love cats, but I'm allergic to the actual animal. Oh, I am also allergic to cats. But I don't mind because I'm more of a dog person myself. So I'm okay with being allergic to cats. It gives me a good excuse. When people are like, don't you love cats? And I can just be like, no, I'm allergic, sorry. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back and find this. Dang it. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, yeah, right there. Found it. Found it, easy. Okay, this goes this way. I'm gonna make sure I don't make the same mistake as I did last time. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is the body. With some of these cutouts and stuff, I'm gonna guess that that's like where, but what are those? I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna guess at all. Bag 3, here we go. Maybe a different pose would have made it more fun. Yeah, it could be. Pokemon and LEGO scalpers are gonna be so happy. There are a lot of scalpers for these, for sure. The cat has to have been very popular. I think it was. I think the tuxedo cat was a very popular set. So I think they were like, yeah, let's give people what they want. It's extra. It was not extra, no. If you get a piece that is, so the piece that I had that I was missing where it went is this piece. A piece this size is never going to be extra. If you have extra pieces, they're going to be like this size of pieces, like little 1 stud sized pieces. Just a little heads up. Okay, moving on. Next section. That sure is the body. That's what it looks like. So that's what I'm guessing. I was allergic to, but my sister's cat actually cured me of it, which is great as I prefer cats to dogs. Well, that's great for you. Nice. I do not feel the need to get cured of my allergy. Do you have the big Pokemon set? I do, but I have not built it yet. So that is next on the list. First we did Eevee. So we could do, I'm doing smallest to largest. We did the Eevee set first. Now we've got Pikachu, and I'll do my Mega Bloks versus Lego build comparison. And then we'll do the huge one, and I bought 3 separate sets from Mega Bloks so that I could do the full comparison. So we've got a Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise set that we'll be able to do a comparison with for the Mega Bloks versus Lego on that one. It's not going to be quite the same comparison because once I saw how huge the Lego version of them is, the Mega Bloks versions are all way smaller, so it's going to be a tricky comparison, but we'll do the best we can. Yeah, I think Lego just knew that they had the market on lock, so they could make a huge $600 set, whereas Mega Bloks was probably like, I don't know if we can get away with that. Where? Oh, there we go. All yellow pieces is throwing me off. It is really making it hard for me to find the pieces that I need. It's like when you're building a Star Wars ship and everything is just gray. Oh no, I got to take my cherry blossom apart. I had a big gray 6-brick. Uh-oh. I disagree. Once I had 1x6 black smooth tile as an extra. The whole set had no such piece was used in set itself. That would be a very, very rare mistake, which does happen, but that's not how Lego plans or designs things. You're never supposed to have extra bricks that aren't bigger than like a tiny little thing. So either you missed a step or there was a factory mistake, but you're never supposed to have big extra bricks like that. I have 1 million small extra pieces. That's how you start building a collection. You know, it's a great way to get your parts up. Okay, this guy goes here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, great. Moving on. I did not miss a step. Okay, then you must have had a very rare factory error. Which does happen, but it's just not intentional. Lego intentionally gives you some things extra, not that kind of stuff though. Oh, it's the little paws. Oh, look at that. That's what we're building. We're building a little front there. This is definitely his body. Okay, so here's his body, here's his stomach, his arms are going to be coming out right here. We're figuring it out. Happy mistakes, yeah. Were you sent the gym badges gift with purchase? I was indeed, yes. So we'll be building that one soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon, hopefully. Got to finish all these build comparisons first. Cute little Pikachu claw. Look at that. Ha! Okay, so now we know what we're building. Claw number 2. I need it. Couldn't get it when dropped. Might need to build it on my own. Nice. Yeah, I have a feeling that gift with purchase is going to be very, very expensive on the aftermarket. Star Wars fan, luckily it was 2x weekend. All sets bought 5 January releases. Nice. Love 2x points weekend. That is awesome. It's a great time to stock up. Get all of those points while you can. How common is it to have a set missing a piece? That happened with my Coliseum set. Very rare, I'll be honest. I have built at least 200 Lego sets, and I've only had it happen once or twice. Usually, and I hate to break it to you, the part most likely, statistically, wasn't missing. Usually what happens is the part is just like stuck in the bag, and it actually gets thrown away. Or what happens more often than people realize is that you accidentally used like the wrong color of a part you used on a different step. And then when you got to that last step, you're like, wait, I need one of this color, but I don't have it. I only have it of this other color. And you don't realize that the color you have left was the color you were supposed to use on the other step previously. That's super, super common. It happens to me fairly often. Like that's a very common thing. There's our Pikachu's arms. But yeah, truly missing pieces is pretty rare. Yeah. Better have stock of gift with purchase at midnight on the 27th or the backlash will be massive. Yes, yes. I would bet that in store they will have some stock. I don't know if they will online, but I bet in store they would. I'm humming the Pokemon song, as you should be. Do you have any idea what the next double points will be? I do not know. Just let me help build. Oh, nice. It's a little trick. I did 2 100 to get 2 gift with purchase sets. Nice. Very nice. Nope, I checked everything 5 times over. A piece was genuinely missing. It does happen sometimes. It does happen sometimes. Did you contact LEGO customer service? Because they are very good at sending out your missing parts and pieces for free. LEGO customer service is like one of the best in the world. They're very, very good. Okay, we've got some more different colored pieces now, so it's not all just yellow, so I can actually see what I'm grabbing. Perfect. Wait, is that Mega or Lego? Hope, this is Lego. This is the Lego Pikachu. I do have the Mega Pikachu. I'm going to be building it later so that I can compare them. But this one, yes, this one is Lego. Welcome in. Genuine Lego, yes. Mega does not include that Pokeball with Pika. Yes, they have a few different versions of Pikachu from Mega. The running mechanical one looks very cool, but I didn't get that one because although like the shape is very similar. I wanted to get the bigger model of Pikachu to try to get a closer comparison. So like they have similar poses and like display styles, but I went with buying the larger version of Pikachu from Mega for my comparison. So we'll see how that goes when I build the Mega version. See what I think. If they don't have it online, I won't buy the sets. I'm not paying full price, not get a gift with the purchase, rather wait for massive discount elsewhere. That's totally fair. Good to know. Yeah, you're welcome. Luckily, it wasn't a piece that was critical to the building process. You couldn't really tell a piece was missing from the finished build. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's totally fair. Hello, do you remember me? You are awesome. I love your videos. I do remember you, one with the stud. Welcome in. My mom used to call me Pikachu when I was a kid, and I kind of like it. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute nickname. I was just saying I couldn't wait for a Pokemon collab. It's coming up. These come out on February 27th is the release date for the Lego Pokemon collab. So you are right on time. People have been dreaming of this collab for years, and you're just walking right into it. It's great. Whoa, what? Why did my restream chat? What the heck? Sorry guys, having a weird technical difficulty. That was weird. Okay, good to go now. Woohoo! Yes. Might trade some Pokemon cards for this set. You might have to. Rose reading 6 or 7 different chats, multi-streamer. Yes, I am. It is difficult. It is difficult to say the least, but I'm doing it. I'm doing my best. Keeping up with it. Right now we've got Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch that are all going at the same time. Plus, I'm trying to keep an eye on my time lapse that I'm recording. Plus, build the set. It's a lot. So I appreciate your patience when I do not get to your when I don't get to your chat right away. I appreciate your patience. By the way, I love your content. Thank you. This build looks sick, right? Right? Yeah, it's very cool. There you are. I was going to say, I know you're not missing. I just gave a whole lecture about that. Been so engaging too, nothing seems repetitive. No, there's been like almost no repetitive sections on this whole thing so far. Everything has been pretty cool, unique. What is happening with my brain? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. It's been a cool build. I'm liking it. Wonder if they will release a special build for the 10-year anniversary of Pokemon Go game in July. That would be cool. I would guess not, but that would be cool. I think since Lego Pokemon is like a brand new thing, I don't think that they're at the point right now where they're worrying too much about like anniversary stuff. I think they're just getting all the big hitters out. Although I bet what will be coming out in July, or sometime in the summer, once more of the Smart Bricks stuff comes out, I bet they're going to start doing like Smart Brick stuff with Pokemon. That just seems like such an obvious connection. Because the Smart Bricks help things like interact with each other. So it would make so much sense to have a Pokemon set that would like, you know, you could have like a little battle scene going, and like when the different Pokemon do different things, it gives you different lights and noises, and they interact with each other, and they make the Pokemon sounds and everything. Like that would just be too good of a thing to not do that, you know? That would just make too much sense. Okay. Ooh. And this is his leg, and it goes like this. Yeah. Why did they do that? Oh, okay. Okay, so his legs get just a little bit angled out with a very slight attachment on the Technic pins there. Great. Now leg number 2. So I would say that's the only part that might be a little repetitive, is that, you know, your arms and legs, you got to do one on each side so they're mirror images of each other, but that's really not too bad considering how repetitive some of like the buildings and the architecture sets get. Doing opposite side limbs is not a big deal. They're doing a Charizard, not a standalone Charizard. I mean, not yet, at least. They could release that in the future. So far, we have not seen a standalone Charizard, but they have a huge $650 set with a massive Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. So yes, Charizard, not by himself. Pokemon Center set looks really good too. It does. It's a cute little build. I heard Lego ended architecture. Did they? I did not hear that. That would be surprising. Because that's like a very popular line. Maybe they're just rebranding it. Like maybe they're just not calling it architecture anymore, but they'll still be doing buildings. I would bet that if anything, I bet it's that. So I think the buildings in the architecture lineup is just too popular to just completely stop doing it. What Lego sets do you lean more toward? You mentioned you're not into the Star Wars, but what are you into? My favorite lines are icons and ideas. I love those lines. I'm pretty sure if any of us have done Lego sets, which is probably 99, then we understand. Yes, thank you. We all get it. Not too bad because it's reversed. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. And definitely not too bad compared to other stuff. We all know how painful some of the real repetitive sets can get. I mean, if anyone out there has built the Eiffel Tower, that thing was like the bane of my existence when it comes to repetitiveness. It honestly felt like most Lego sets, when I get to the end of them, there's like this little bittersweet feeling of like, oh, that was so fun, but like now it's done so I can look at it and isn't it cool, but oh, now I don't get to build it anymore. With the Eiffel Tower set, there was no bittersweet, it was just sweet. I was just like, oh, thank goodness I'm done. I don't have to build those gray structure supports anymore. I'm free. Just bought Eiffel Tower Lego set and the lighting kit for it. Okay, well, like I was saying, get ready for possibly the most repetitive set I have ever built in my entire life. I would say not possibly, definitely the most repetitive set I've ever built in my life. It looks very cool once it's all finished, and with light displays that I've seen online, they look extra cool, but you will have a very long, repetitive build ahead of you. I'll be sad. I love their architecture ones. Yeah, I don't think that they would be discontinuing them completely. Maybe just phasing them into a different brand. Like they used to have like the Expert series, and they still do those type of sets. They just don't call it Expert anymore. I could see it being that. Were you sent the Pokemon Center as well? I was. Yes, I got the center. I got the badges. I got the whole lineup. So we'll build that one on the live stream for you guys as well. Hopefully, as long as I don't run out of time in my life. I'll do my best to build that for you guys on live stream. If not, at the very, very least, I'll for sure have a video and a review of it so you can see it. But I'll try to do live stream for that one because I know it's a cool one. I also love architecture line. I'd be so sad if it stopped. I think a lot of people would. When is your D&D Lego campaign stream? Owen, it is going to be on February 22nd. Yeah, anyone else who didn't hear already, I'm doing the Lego D&D set is a really cool D&D campaign, and I'm going to be playing it with some of my friends who are brand new to D&D, have never played before. So if you are someone who is also brand new to D&D, you want to give it a shot for yourself, or want to check it out, see if you would like it, come join the stream on that day, and you can learn how to play D&D while you watch the stream, because I'm going to be teaching all of the other first-time players how to play D&D as well. But yeah, it'll be February 22nd at about the same time as this stream usually starts. What exactly is the ideas line? I've seen one or two, but not enough to connect the dots, what they are. So the ideas line is a series where Lego fans from around the world can develop a model themselves, something that they really like, and so they like kind of create the design. Then they submit it to Lego, and the top choices are turned into actual Lego sets. The official Lego designers will modify it. They'll like make some changes. Sometimes it's design changes or structural changes or things like that. But they usually try to keep it close to like the spirit of the original at least. And then those go on sale and the original Lego designer makes a cut of the sales, which is really cool. So it's a way for fan designers to have their designs, their ideas turned into official Lego sets that are sold in stores. And sometimes Lego will put like challenges or things on the Ideas website of like, you know, make an 80s themed thing, and that's where the Goonies one is coming from. So sometimes there's like themes to it, but oftentimes it's just random. People just doing their thing, making something cool. So yeah, good times. I really love the Lego Ideas series. We get some very cool sets out of it. The D&D set actually is one of my favorite sets ever, and that came out of the Ideas lineup. Whoa. Hold on, guys. My brain is not braining right now. Okay. Oh, I have to do that twice, though. Okay, where was I? The arcade machine with the dirt bike racers is so sick. I don't know if you've seen it. Arcade machine with dirt bike racers. I don't think I've seen that one yet, at least. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. That sounds cool. Are there rumors? Oh, wait. Stopping the architectural line. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I would be surprised if they stopped it completely. I think if anything, they'll probably just rebrand it to include it under a different umbrella. Oh, and the cute little Pikachu feet. I didn't even realize that's what we were building. Look at those cute little Pikachu feet. Adorable. Mine was the typewriter, still one of my favorite builds. That's a great one too. That's another Ideas lineup, and that's a really good one. Yeah. Do you have a picture anywhere of what the D&D set looks like? It's right there. There it is. It's on my video. There you go. Or on my page, you can go check out my videos and reviews I did it. Like a year and a half ago, so you might have to scroll a little ways back. It's an idea. The creator is trying to get it approved. Oh, I see. It's an idea. Oh, no, I have not seen that. I'll have to check it out. Sounds cool. Okay, here's the back panel of Pikachu, apparently. Getting the brown stripes on his back. Some big plates here. Hello, do you remember me? You're awesome. I love your videos. Yes, thank you. Yes, I do. How do you go about sending them your design for Lego sets, and what's the commission? I don't know exactly what the commission is, but I'm sure it is on the website. I think it's ideas.lego.com, I think is the website. And that's where you submit your ideas also. So you have to use their like digital design software. Oh wait, no you don't. For Bricklink you have to do that. You don't have to for Lego though, I don't think. I don't remember all the rules because I've never submitted for my own thing, but ideas.lego.com is where you can submit your ideas. And yeah, I hope if you've got a cool design, I hope they pick yours. But you can't just send it in like write down like I want you to make a Power Rangers set. Like you have to actually design it yourself and then send it to them. And then people have to vote on it. So it's not just like you just write something up and then they make it. You have to design it yourself, and then people vote. You have to get like 10,000 fan community votes, and then Lego has to review it. So it's a long process, and there's thousands of ideas that are submitted, and only a handful of them get turned into Lego sets. But it's always a possibility. So, doesn't hurt to try. Go for it. I want to see more of the Fauna collection. Tiger was the first and only one to be released in it. So beautiful. Curious where the other ones will come out. I have a feeling they're going to be doing a lot more of like animal type stuff. I mean, we know that there are some animals in the Ideas series that have already been approved. So we know that there's going to be more coming out. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see like exactly what they do with that collection. What's your favorite Ideas that hasn't been approved yet? To be honest, I have not kept a very close eye on the unapproved Ideas sets. There have been some really fun ones. I know that there was like a Phineas and Ferb one. There was a Wallace and Gromit one that I thought was cute. So there's like a lot that are just from like some of my childhood movies and TV shows that I would like. But yeah, it's hard for me to keep track of all the different things going on in the world of Lego. There's new stuff all the time, which is great. It's a good thing that there's so much going on. Love that it's such a thriving and healthy community. There's nothing happening over there. It's 10%, I think. Okay. 10% commission, I guess. Idea the creator is trying to get it approved. Oh, yes. Can you resubmit the idea, like if it doesn't get chosen? You can. I think there's like rules about, like if you resubmit it, then it has to like change in some way. You can't just like resubmit the exact same thing if it wasn't chosen. Because otherwise, like, they wouldn't choose it again, But I'm not positive about what all of the rules are exactly. But yeah, I think if you want to resubmit, you have to like update it to be like, oh, it didn't win last time because it wasn't big enough, so I made it bigger, or what, I don't know, whatever. I was so happy if the Phineas and Ferb one is approved. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid. It was cute, yeah. Can you use copyrighted themes in the Lego design, Superman, Batman, etc., or is original designs only? In the Ideas submissions, you can use copyrighted design. The risk is if Lego really likes your build, your design, but Lego can't get the rights to use it. So like Phineas and Ferb, for example. The Lego designers might really like it and might really want to turn it into a set. But if Disney doesn't give them permission to do a Phineas and Ferb set, no matter how much Lego likes it and wants to pick it, they won't be able to use it. So it's kind of a, it's kind of a risk, because on the one hand, you're probably more likely to get people to vote for your design if it's from an IP that they recognize, if they know and love it, All the Phineas and Ferb fans want to go vote for it, but it's also kind of a risk because, Lego would be able to make, like the cat or the typewriter, those are really popular Ideas sets, but Lego didn't have to pay any licensing fees. They didn't have to get approval from any other companies. So it's a lot easier for them to approve and make those Ideas sets. So yeah, it's kind of a gamble. Do you go with something that's going to maybe be more popular because it's a popular, famous brand? Or do you go with something that's going to maybe be more easy for Lego to select because they don't have to worry about negotiating deals with other people? Thinking about an Elvis statue or Graceland Lisa Marie Jet. That would be cool. Elvis would be a cool one. I I want the set so bad. It's a good price point in your opinion? I mean, it's $200, so like it is high, but it's 2,050 pieces. So we're actually getting our 10 cent per piece average, which is honestly in the world of Nintendo licensing is kind of rare. You know, look at the prices of the Zelda sets or the Mario sets. So getting a 10 cent per piece average on this one is pretty good, I think. Especially for Pikachu, because like Pikachu is the one they absolutely could have skyrocketed the price on. I'll have to wait until it's all finished to see if I think that $200 is a fair price point for it. But so far, just like thinking of the numbers in my head, I think it's okay. I don't think it's too bad of a price. But a lot of that obviously will come down to how good the build is. I got to be honest, looking at the picture, I don't love the way his face looks. So there are some details on this Pikachu that make me a little bit worried, that make me think that it might not end up being my favorite, but we'll have to wait and see. I forgot Pikachu had stripes on the back. Yes, stripes on his back and his tail, but no black tip on his tail. That's a common Mandela effect mistake that people make. Wait, guys, his feet can make him so he can just be standing. He can just be standing. I thought that he could only be on his base, but you can like adjust his feet so he's just in a cute little standing pose. Oh, that's a game changer. Because yeah, I was kind of thinking like, I don't know if I'm going to want him in that jumping pose on there all the time, but like you can just make him standing and his arms do the little folded in front thing like he does. Oh, cute. Cute, cute. That just won Pikachu some points right there. It's the little things that do it for me, you know? Yeah, I can guarantee people would have bought it like crazy, even at $300 to $350. Yeah, they probably would have. Pikachu is definitely one that if LEGO wanted to get really greedy with, Pikachu would have been the one to do it. The one I'm most curious about seeing what I think about the price is actually the huge $650 one, because like that is a lot of money. $650 is obviously very expensive. That is a high price point. But it's also huge. Like, it's kind of like the Death Star, where I think, like, even though I do think the Death Star is too expensive, I think people don't really understand how massive that Pokemon set is. And I think that is going to make a difference for some people when they can see it in person and see how massive. Like, the box alone, the box for the huge Pokemon one, for the $651 one, is, like, as big as the box for, like, the Eiffel Tower and, like, these huge, huge, huge sets. So it does make me wonder if that might affect the way some people look at the price point when they finally get to see it in person and see how big it is. We'll see. You should get the running Pika from Mega. I was debating between which Pikachu I was going to get from Mega, and I decided to go with the not running version because I felt like that would be a better analogy for this one, so that I could do a more fair comparison. Because since this one doesn't have the mechanical stuff, I didn't want the mechanical stuff of the Mega one to like mean that it couldn't have as big of a set or not as many pieces or like change the functionality of it. So to do as fair of a side-by-side comparison as I could, I decided that the not running Mega Pikachu would be a closer comparison. Although the running one does look really cool. I also think the moving Gyarados from Mega looked super cool. They had a lot of cool lines. So we'll see. We'll see what I think about all these comparisons coming up. Okay, what the heck? How do I keep missing such big parts? Guys, these are not extra. I know for 100% fact. These might be extra. Those probably are extra. But where did I miss? Oh, well, that one's right there. I just was silly and didn't put it down. And this one's right there. I just skipped a step. That's all. Easy to find, easy to fix. Great. Okay. Moving on. Bag 6, guys. We're going on to his head, his cute face. Bag 6 is done, though, so we'll leave that. Or no, bag 5 is done. We'll move on to bag 6. We're almost done building him, and we're only on bag 6 out of 16. That makes me a little bit confused. What are the next 10 bags going to be for? Like, obviously the base and the Pokeball, but the base and the Pokeball don't look like 10 bags worth. We'll see. Hi, I'm from Singapore, Joseph. Hello, welcome in, Joseph. You're in Singapore, that's cool. Are you usually in Singapore or are you just visiting? I was gonna get this, bro. You should. It's coming out February 27th. It's like, what, 3.5 weeks away? Yeah, you should grab it. I'm liking it so far. I'm very, very, very happy that Pikachu does not have to be, and his feet can rotate so he can have like cute little poses. Sorry guys, it is truly for me. It's the little things, the little details. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's cute. I'm glad that he can come off of his stand and still be posable. Hey Matt, welcome in. I was just about to say that. Where's the other bags going? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the head will probably take 2 or 3 bags, I would guess, but that's still like 8 more bags. That just seems like so many. I am really, really glad that they're having us build Pikachu first and not the base first, because I was really worried that you guys were just going to be like bored watching me build the base section. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to try to finish the actual Pikachu section. I'm going to finish his head on the live stream with you guys because it's already been an hour. So yeah, I'll probably finish up the head, get Pikachu done, and then once Pikachu is done, look at all these fun bright colors. That's great. Once Pikachu is done, I'll probably go off the live stream, grab a bite to eat, take a little break, and then I think I'm just going to finish the base on my own so that I can just build it quicker and get it done with, and then I'll be able to like show you guys my review, because I don't think you guys really care about seeing me build the base section. Like, that's not the most interesting part. So I think that's my plan as of now. Did it come out? No, it did not come out yet, Yar. Yes, I can't read your name. Yes, sir. It comes out February 27th. Do you still like 2022 DeLorean set? Yes, I do. I like it. It's still up and it's built on my shelf. I'm just not a huge car guy, so like cars are never going to be the thing that excites me the most in Lego, you know? But I like it. I love the fact that Pikachu can be freestanding. Me too. It makes me wonder if the Pokeball will have any articulating parts. It looks like it will. It looks like they designed it to be opening and shutting at the very least. Like, that feels like minimum effort to make it just put one hinge on the back. Even I did that with my, like, this was like 5 years ago or something. It was one of the first mocks that I did. I made a little Pokeball, little sphere Pokeball. And I was actually pretty proud of how I did the sphere, because it was like the old school style of brick built sphere. But it opens and shuts and it's got room for a little Pokemon inside. And so if I can do that back when I had like basically no parts and very little custom building experience, if I can do that, Lego can do it too, for sure. If they didn't make it at least open and shut, that's like a real big miss. Gotta say though, I am happy that we're getting some different colors in here right now. This is making me feel good. Oh. What? Oh, yeah. Back to the Future is still a classic movie to this day. It is, yes. Back to the Future is a classic for sure. No doubt about that. Oh, just got a notification from Domino's. Should I get Domino's for dinner? That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna plug this in. Sorry, just switching my charging cable. New idea, a large Pokeball build that can fit these Pokemon builds inside. Oh, like a Pokeball big enough to fit this Pikachu build in? That would be massive. It would be a truly, truly enormous Pokeball. Oh, we got some rings. I don't think I've seen this technique before. Little gold like minifig rings, and they're just putting them on these Technic pins to give them a little gap, I guess, so they can rotate around a little bit easier. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's kind of cool. Cool use for those rings. The rings are also, if you don't know, the rings are one of the quickest ways to switch directions when you're building. So if you have something you're building custom and you want to switch directions of studs, you can put a stud in on one side of the ring and another on the other side of the ring and get two anti-studs very quickly. The ring is like the best solution for doing that. But that's like if you're building hardcore mock stuff. Most people won't ever need to do that. Did you make the McQueen Lego? I did not, no. Okay, off topic, but are you into Transformers? No. I'm like very casually, like I like the movies and I think they're cool, but I'm not into Transformers enough to be able to like talk about it to any real extent or like give any information about it, you know? I do have both the Optimus Prime and Bumblebee sets. Personally, I don't think that the Bumblebee set was very good, but I have it. Okay, and you go like this. Okay, there's a little wiggle room in there. Okay, Pikachu's face might take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Here's the connection points, though. Oh, and we got to do the tail too. I forgot about the tail. Okay, so we got a little bit longer to go before Pikachu is done, I guess. We're not quite there. First time I've ever seen a Technic bushing. What? I love Lightning McQueen set. Is definitely a popular one. It is a cool one, yeah. I want it. You should get it, Mr. N. Pate. Okay, I was just curious because as far as I saw, you never posted anything about the Soundwave Lego that came out. I recently bought him, and I'm so excited. He's my favorite. I have not built Soundwave. That's the only one that they did that I didn't do. Like I said, because I'm a casual Transformers fan, so Soundwave is a little bit of a deeper cut into the Soundwave fandom. Uh-oh. What the heck? That was annoying. Pika! Yeah! Yes, and do you remember the pink part just underneath of the eyes that they say is the brain? Wait, sorry, yeah, on which set? I know they do that on like the brickheads. They put a lot of the pink stuff. These pink parts, is this the one you're talking about? Could be. Lego does put little like brain pieces into a lot of sets. Like all of the brickheads have a little brain piece inside, which is cute. I don't know if this one does. We'll see. Yeah, they do that fairly often though. Oh boy, you go here. Okay. Oh. Starting to throw me off a little bit. Ethan, why are you saying no? McQueen said, oh, McQueen has a little brain? That's cute. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, they do that for a lot of them. I like it. I think it's cute. Ethan is saying no, though. So, Ethan, what's no for you? What's going on? Okay, while the chat is a little quiet, let's see if I can get some more busted out. Take a break. Get a little water break. Center mounted. Okay, well, we do have some little pink parts. I don't know about you, but that definitely looks like they could be using these little pink parts as the brain on Pikachu. Little pink bits in the middle there. Looking kind of brainy. Love that detail, right? They're so cute. My goal is to get you to 65K likes before Pikachu is done. Hey, I love that goal. That'd be great. You guys want to race? Everyone over on watching on TikTok, actually everywhere. See if you guys can beat me. Race likes versus building speed. We used to do that on the live stream pretty often, actually. It was kind of fun. That was back when I only was live streaming on TikTok, though. So it was a little bit easier to keep track of. IDK, if we're talking about Lightning McQueen or a different McQueen, if it's the former, then I'm mildly disturbed thinking Lego has a brain piece. Wait, Mitch? I mean, they give a brain piece to a lot of, like, not, like, organic characters, you know? Like Wally and Eve, they have little brain pieces, if I remember right. In fact, I think there was one Brickhead that was like famous for being one of the only ones that didn't have a brain. And sometimes they make little jokes with it, like the Smeagol Brickhead had like a tiny little brain. So sometimes they like kind of joke around with it. I'm trying to remember though, there was one that was like, it was like a thing that it didn't have a brain for whatever reason. I can't remember who it was though. Oh, I wonder what these are going to be for. You're at 41K so far. Wow, keep it up. Thank you, appreciate that. Okay, yeah, clearly Pikachu's head is going to take a lot of bags. This is as far as we got in one bag. Probably going to take like 3 or 4 bags. So maybe that's why there's so many bags in this set. I thought we were coming close on finishing Pikachu. Clearly, I was mistaken. Okay, bag 7. We're almost halfway done with this build. There's 16 bags. We've only got 2 more bags and we'll be halfway. And we're so close to finishing Pikachu. That still feels weird that we'll have done so much and still have half the bags left. I'm probably going to buy the Michael Schumacher set. I love that set. Nice. That's a cool one. Like I said, I'm not a huge car guy, but that one did look very cool. Demogorgon. Wait, what? Demogorgon, what? What are we Demogorgoning? Anyone else remember that deleted scene from Cars showing essentially a car graveyard? Gave me nightmares as a kid watching bonus features. I do not remember that, no. Although that does present an interesting question about the Cars universe and how life works in cars. Cars have souls. Are they born or are they made? Are they manufactured or are there little car mamas and daddies? We're doing something kind of intricate here with... Looks like right now we're building Pikachu's eyes on this section. Oh, and there's his little printed nose piece. Just saw that. I am very glad that all of these Lego sets are printed. We don't have stickers on them. That is very helpful because the stickers would have looked really bad, I think. If you had like a sticker line on Pikachu's eyes or something, like that would have not looked very good. Eevee looked so cute because she had a really nice, cute little sticker for her eyes and her mouth and everything. And yeah, the sticker lines would have definitely messed that up. Where are you? 2x3 tile. There's a 2x4 tile. There you are. I never saw it. Yeah, no, me neither. As a fun fact, the only speed champion which doesn't have a minifigure is McQueen. I mean, that makes sense. He kind of is the minifigure. And I think the only one that has 2 minifigures is the Apex F1 movie. Am I right about that? I think that's the only speed champ that has 2 minifigures. New York, Nico, PCF, Ivan, Simply, welcome in. I literally went to Google the deleted scene from Cars I was talking about to make sure I wasn't just a horrific phantom memory. It was definitely real, apparently. Isn't that interesting how so many of us have those things? It's like, hang on, like, I remember this so vividly as a kid, but then no one else remembers it. So you're like, did I make that whole thing up in my head? For me, the thing that's like that is, it's an anime movie called Little Nemo. And it gave me such nightmares as a kid. It's like horror fuel. But yeah, like nobody else had seen it. So I was like, okay, hang on. Am I crazy though? Okay, so this might be the first thing that I don't like on this set because I saw it in the picture and it made me a little bit concerned already when I saw it on the photos. That I don't like that his eyes aren't integrated into his head. His eyes are like sticking out. They used these little shield pieces. You know what, actually? They're not as bad as I thought they were. In the picture, in the picture, it looks like his eyes are like bugging out. But in the actual, they still look a little bit bugging out. I don't love that the eyes are like sitting on top of the bricks. I wish they would have been like printed so they could be like integrated into the bricks or something. So far, that's one part that I'm not loving. Oh, and I don't love that that curve goes underneath there. Lego might not be winning the Pikachu battle because I do not love the look of this head shape. It's like a weird head shape here. Yeah, they might not win this one. I think they did a really nice job with making Eevee look like super cute and accurate and everything. Pikachu, maybe not. We'll have to see. Obviously, I'll have to finish building Pikachu, and then I'll have to build the Mega Bloks one to compare, but his face is not boding well on this face. I gotta admit. I think we need a Jackson Storm as a Lego set. Is that one of the Cars characters? I do not know Cars very well. I've seen that movie. Wait, what movie? Is that Cars? I don't know. Are there any franchise you think blew up initially because they got a collab with Lego? No, not that I can think of. I feel like most of the time a franchise blows up and then you get Lego from it. I don't feel like it's usually the other way around. But there could be. Maybe I'm just not thinking of them. Little Nemo. Oh, you've seen Little Nemo? Oh, yes. Isn't it like Terrafuel? Jackson Storm is from Cars 3. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I ever saw Cars 3. I feel like I probably did like once, but not a lot. Like maybe when it very first came out, I saw it. But it's been a long time. You missed the again part. Oh, do you think Lego collab breathes new life into a fan base? I can't think of any. Do you have any examples that you can think of? Yeah, none come to mind for me, but totally could have. Yeah, like most of the ones I'm thinking of, I feel like, yeah, I can't think of any where that happened. Okay, more face details coming at ya. And the cute printed smile. We love that part. Little Nemo traumatized me the first time I watched it. It is a traumatizing movie for sure. It really, really is. Oh, yeah. Guys, I don't like it. I don't like the face. And that's what I was the most worried about, was not liking the face. The face is like such a crucial part, and I don't think it was done super well. Like, it's fine, but there's so many of the shapes that look like clunky and odd and awkward, and like, it looks like he's wearing like a visor, if that makes sense. Okay, well, there's the end of bag 7. So we'll go on to bag 8. And this will probably be the last bag of the head, I would imagine. But yeah. There was a cartoon I used to watch many years ago, saw one Lego set, and then all of a sudden it's everywhere. I don't remember the name though. I mean, yeah, that totally could be. I don't remember it. What's your opinion on the new orange cat? People think it's bad as a copy and paste. Yeah, it is mostly a copy and paste. I know they changed a couple things, like they made the mouth so that it can open and shut rather than being swapping out the open versus shut versions of the mouth. It just has an articulation in it now. So I know they did some changes, but personally it does feel just like a copy paste. I don't think they needed another cat, but I'm not a cat guy, and maybe all of the people who have an orange cat, when they first saw the tuxedo cat, they're like, oh my gosh, I want this but in orange so I can have a Lego version of my cat. They're probably all very, very happy about it. So like, can't take that away from them, I guess. It might just be one of those times where it's like, you know what? This Lego product was not meant for me. I am not the target market. So I'll just, you know, let them do their thing. And this guy goes here. Yep. Okay. One more of those for the other side. Are we still not getting the ears in this bag? I thought for sure this bag would have ears in it. But it doesn't? Oh, maybe. Those might be the ears. Those might be them. Exactly what I thought. I just feel like there would be loads of variations of that cat now. Yeah, like I don't think we need to make every single color of cat that's ever existed, you know? So personally, I'm like, eh. Not my thing. Are you wearing your Lego Crocs? No, never. Never, ever, ever. Personally, I would love a tabby, but that would be difficult. I mean, I bet they could do it, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would be difficult. But they've done difficult things before. They're Lego. They can make basically anything they want to. But yeah, the color stripes on a tabby would be very interesting to see how they would pull that off. No, I think that's more just a question of like, yeah, like now that we had tuxedo and orange, do we get tabby and do we get a white cat and do we get like every single color of cat? Personally, I hope not, because I don't think that that's necessary. But some people would disagree with me, and some people would very much like every single color of cat, I'm sure. Okay, we are building the ears right now. So it looks like we'll have a full, complete Pikachu face when we're done here. Frizzle, hello, welcome in. Jado, Lift, Unholy, Florent, Ms., James, welcome in, everybody. You can just get the cat and paint it the color you want. I mean, I wouldn't recommend painting Lego. My sister did that to my Lego pieces when I was a kid. She took Sharpie and colored them to be the colors that she wanted, and I was very not happy with her. But I guess that is one solution if you want a cat of a different color. Face is so cute, but something about it looks slightly off. IDK what it is. I agree. I don't like that the cheeks and the eyes are like sitting on top of the bricks. And then there's a lot of ridges. Like there's a lot of not smooth places where you get these like weird blocky feel to it. And that's exactly what I criticized the Mega Bloks Eevee for. So I gotta be fair and I gotta criticize the Lego Pikachu for that too. Mm-hmm. Where are you? There you are. So cool. How much does this set cost? Ms., this one is going to cost $200 when it drops on February 27th. So coming up. What do you think of the new puppy Lego? I think it's cute. Like I can definitely see why a lot of people are going to be very excited to get it. I think it hits a specific demographic that I think is going to really love it. I don't think it's going to be everybody's favorite, but that's fine. Not every set has to be everybody's favorite. But yeah, I think it's a cute one. And I understand why they made it, because it's definitely gonna appeal to certain people. Oh, don't roll away. Okay, we're getting the ears. Oh, we got to do the other side. Didn't even notice. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of like locked in. What have I been missing? Face is so cute. Oh yes, saw that. Great. Nothing. How you doing on that light goal? I'm like trying to build as fast as I can because I still want to get the tail done, but we've already been going for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's taken me 30 minutes to build this head. Seems like too long. Oh, I messed that up. Wasn't paying attention. I put those pieces on backwards. Okay. Uh, 4K away. Ooh, nice. Getting close. Getting close. I'm still surprised how you empty the bags directly on the table while you're building instead of putting them into containers. I'd be so scared of pieces falling off the table without notice. I mean, that has happened before, but not very often, so it doesn't scare me too bad. Okay, and then we do... Well, oh, they just both go in. And then you just flip one. Wait, oh, I already flipped it. I already flipped it. Pikachu! And you just pose the ears. Super cute. And we put it on the body. Oh, I gotta actually film this. That's too big of a moment. Oh, okay. Well, that just changed things because in theory, he can just be standing, but his face is going to be looking up while he's standing. He can't just like look straight at you because they designed the head to be permanently tilted upwards so that when it's in its cool running pose, it's looking straight at you, which is fun. But if you want it to just be standing, the head will not tilt down, which I do not like. So there's that. Okay. Oh, and then the stand, is the tail not next? Why would the tail? Oh no, the tail is next. That, and then, yeah, we got one more bag to build the tail. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a very quick break. I'll be right back, and then we will finish up Pikachu's tail and be done. All right, we're back. Oops, I left that recording. Oops. Okay, something where the head and body meet looks so off. Yes, I agree, it does. Because it's just these joint pieces. So they built like a corner there, and Pikachu's head has a corner there. So it meets at this angle, but like I wish they would have built him so that his head could tilt. Instead, it's permanently permanently in this tilted position, which I don't want to post it. I don't want to pose him like on my shelf like that. You know, like if I'm going to pose him on my shelf, then I want him to be able to like have his head turning somewhere. So now I have to put him on his stand so that his little head position will make sense. So I don't love that, personally. But yeah, build Eevee next. I already built Eevee Epic Brickmaster. I posted my video of Eevee just earlier today. Go to my page and check it out. See what you think. Okay, bag 9. Get a little stand, get a little tail. So yeah, it's basically like nine of the bags build actual Pikachu, and then 7 of the bags, almost half the set, is going to be building the Pokeball and the stand, which seems like a lot of bags for a stand and a Pokeball. Ooh, fingers are starting to get a little tired, a little sore from the building. So yeah, good thing this is going to be my last bag. Starting to feel it. Have you ever seen it build the Mega Brand version of Pikachu? I had it a few years ago. It's so cute. I have. I haven't built it yet, but I have it. That is what we're going to be building next. Well, I'm going to be building it. I won't be doing this one on the live stream, but I'm going to be building this one next. And I can tell you guys my comparison of what I think of the two. In my video, that's kind of my Pokemon videos that I'm doing are all the like comparison of the Eevee Lego versus Mega. Okay, so that doesn't... Can I put that on backwards? I didn't put it on backwards. That picture now shows it backwards, so that's weird. Okay, so this just goes right there. That doesn't do anything. I'm so confused about that. That literally does nothing. It doesn't hold it up like at all. That's weird that they make you build a little stand that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, on to the tail. Let's actually get this thing done. I will be excitedly waiting for that video then. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, we'll see what the comparison is like. I'm going to be doing a comparison of all of the different Pokemon builds. Eevee, I liked Lego version more than Mega version. Pikachu, we'll have to see. I mean, part of it is that, like, I just don't love the Mega Blocks. Like, their quality of bricks isn't very good. Their instructions are, like, bad and weird. So part of it is probably just that, and I'm sure I'm a little bit biased, but we'll see if the actual build of the other one, maybe it can redeem Mega Blocks. We'll see. We will have to wait and see. You missed 2 messages. They were met my goal, and I wonder how he'd look on all 4s. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for meeting that goal. I don't think he can go on all 4s, really. Like, his feet don't angle that way. So, like, on all 4s, it would basically be, like, the same thing as what that's going to be, just with his hands out, you know? So it's like basically the same thing. But yeah, he's like on his fingers and his toes because his hands and feet don't really move that way. So. But I was so excited when I thought Pikachu was going to be able to be posed just sitting on the shelf without the stand. I thought that was going to be so good, and now I've disappointed myself. From what I remember, I think the face is a bit smoother on the Mega, which you'll probably like, okay, yeah, could be wrong. I had it years ago. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. The Mega Eevee was not very smooth, and it had like a lot of gaps and stuff in it, which I didn't like. This one, we'll see. We will see. I like the way they're doing the angles on this tail, though. That's like... That's pretty good. Like, using these parts to get, like, so it's not just a straight 90-degree angle. I do appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Do feel like it's kind of throwing me off, though. Oh, this is the part on my... this is like some stupid AI-generated music, and I dislike it, but it's the only thing that I can do without infringing copyrights. So this is the part on it that I really dislike. Half the set is a lot of pieces for a stand-in Pokeball, right? Yeah, I really love this content. Thank you, Ricardo. Appreciate it. Hi, Alex. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Oh no. But that's the wrong one. What a silly mistake. I made a little mistake, but I fixed it, so we're good. Now we use these longer ones. Whoa. This section seems like they did it a little bit more complicated than it needed to actually be. Do you think the age range they recommend for the set is accurate? 18 plus? I'm sure there's a lot of under 18-year-old builders who could build this. I think really what 18 plus means is just like, don't build this if you're brand new to Lego. That, to me, that's what it really means. Because it will be challenging for you. If you are brand new to Lego and this is like your first thing you're building, it will be challenging. Not impossible, but yeah, that's the way I would think about it. You might not have a lot of fun if you're a first-time Lego builder going for the set. But I don't think you need to like actually be 18 to build this set. I think you'll probably be just fine as long as you've got some Lego experience under your belt. How long has it took you to build Pikachu's body so far? We're at 2 hours on the live stream so far, or almost 2 hours. So yeah, I think that's going to be our timestamp on building Pikachu's body is going to be 2 hours. We're at 1 hour, 58 minutes. And, you know, I didn't start right away when I started the live stream. So it's basically almost exactly 2 hours. Ah, missed one more. Oh, and you can get boy Pikachu or girl Pikachu. In case you didn't remember from the games, I think this kind of a tail is girl Pikachu, and this kind of a tail is boy Pikachu. If I remember right, I believe that's what it was. So they give you both options, so that's kind of cute. But there it is. There's Pikachu's tail. And his stand that isn't the best. The tail has a little bit of movement, but not a lot. Yeah, you can get like a little side to side and a tiny bit of up and down, but not a ton. Okay, there you go, guys. My son builds a lot of 18 plus sets and he is 11, modular mostly. Oh yeah, if he's doing modular sets, he'll be totally fine with this. Totally fine. Pikachu looks awesome. I'm so excited to get it. And the rest of Pokemon sets, nice. That's really quick then. I'm a pretty quick builder, I will say. Actually really cool. It looks nice, right? And yeah, that little thing at the end is good. Okay, so initial thoughts are, I don't like the face. The face is, I don't know what it is. I don't like the face. It's weird to me. I think there's like something about like the fact that there's curves, but then those curves like connect in weird ways to these other bricks that makes it look like this part right here is this big visor, and it like doesn't connects into the other parts. I don't like that the cheek circles are sticking out so far from the rest of his face. So there's a few things about it that it's like, yeah, I just don't love. But we'll see if Mega Bloks was able to do it any better. So I feel like that was more complicated tail than it needs to be. It was pretty complicated. I'm sure it was just to make sure it was structurally sound and then to give it the brown stripe at the bottom. But yeah, it was pretty complicated. It also give it like, it's not just straight right 90-degree angles. They're using like these like diagonal zigzaggy angles, and that's kind of hard to do with Lego. So Blue Goal of the Water by 10K. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Currently working on one of the Mattel Hot Wheels brick shop. Nice. The Mattel brick shop is doing good stuff. I don't know if I like it. The head is throwing me off. I'm sorry. I agree. The head is also throwing me off. I'm going to see once it's on its little stand if I like it a little bit better. But as of now, not my favorite. Sorry, Lego. But yeah, as of now, oh, that's why. Because it needs a little stand for the tail to not tip it over. As of now, it's not my favorite. So you can leave him standing like this, but his head is going to be permanently up. So that's a little bit of a bummer in my opinion. Bag 10, you build the Pokeball. And then I'm sure, yeah, they build it so it is... No, it can't articulate. It's built in a way with Technic pins so that it can be set open, or you can swap out a piece and have it set closed, but it's not on a hinge, so it can't hinge open and close. That feels wrong. And then bag 11 through 16 are all going to be the stand. That's a huge stand. So there you go. I also agree with that. Yeah, I think a lot of people will, but where the back of the head joins the body is what's throwing me off. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. And I think you'll be looking at it from the front most often, so you probably won't notice that as much, but I do understand that. A lot of my art sets look rough up close, but from a distance look amazing. A lot of these types looks great from far. That's totally true. There are a lot of sets that look better from a distance than up close. But to me, that's kind of like the real test of a Lego sculpt is like, how does it look up close, right? That's like really testing their skill. Plan on getting UCS Millennium Falcon before it retires this year. Nice, that's a big one. Okay, guys, thank you everyone for joining. That is gonna be the end of our live stream for today. I'm going to finish building the Pokeball and the stand off of the live stream. I'm gonna go grab dinner, come back and finish building, make my hands nice and raw. But yeah, thanks for joining everybody. And come back. I will be posting, depends on how much I can get done tonight. Either tonight or either tomorrow or the next day, I will try to post my Pikachu Lego versus Mega Bloks Pikachu. Oh, so the reason I got this one instead of the motion one is because this one is closer in size to this. Even though the motion one, he has like a similar pose and stand. This one is like a similar size to this one. So I thought these two being compared would be a more accurate, closer comparison than the motion one. So that's what we're gonna do. This is 825 pieces, and this one is like 2,000 pieces. But yeah, again, like half of those pieces are the stand and the Pokeball. So it looks like they're pretty similar in sizes. So I will be curious to see what I think about this one. I can tell there's gonna be some things about this that I like better. There's gonna be some things about this that I like worse. So we'll just have to wait and see. It looks like he poses a lot better. He can pose sitting down, standing up, on all fours. Looks like this Pikachu definitely is more posable. So I'll let you guys know what I think though. So bye, it was an amazing stream. Thank you, appreciate it, you guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next time. Can't wait to see the final version, right? Nearly 2 in the morning here. Good night. Good night, Alopecia. Should I go to sleep? I think you should go to sleep, guys. Yeah. Okay, take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.